Good evening, everyone. I'm John Morrison, the president of Midway College. For those of you who do not know me, I just started February 1st. As the end of the 2012-13 academic year draws near, we want to welcome you to the annual Joy Edwards Hembree Honors Award program at Midway College. And aren't you glad it is almost the end of the semester? The college is pleased to promote this important celebration of our students' academic achievements and their extracurricular activities in the name of Joy Hembree. Joy was a special friend to the college and served on our board of trustees for 21 years. When Joy passed away in January 2007, Midway College and the Commonwealth of Kentucky lost a longtime advocate for children and women. Joy was a founder of the University of Kentucky's Children's Hospital and was recognized by the United Way for more than 4,000 hours of volunteer service. As we celebrate the achievements of those being honored tonight, let us remember the qualities that Joy brought to the community and to Midway College. Courage to dream big, passion to pursue its realization, optimism that is infectious, and boldness to inspire others and expect their best efforts. Tonight we are here to pay special tribute to those students who have exemplified these attributes by bringing honor to themselves, to their families, and to the Midway College community. We are pleased to have some past honors recipients as our special guests tonight. Would past award recipients please stand to be recognized? Thank you for joining us tonight. Tracy Spots, President of the Student Government Association, and a woman who's very hard to describe, will now recognize the faculty of Midway College and their commitment to student success.
Thank you, Dr. Morrison. Before we present the academic awards, let's take a moment to recognize and thank the people who have led all the honorees in pursuit of academic excellence. The members of the faculty of Midway College. The members of the faculty go out of their way to assist and ensure that we get the best education possible. Your dedication to helping us achieve our educational goals has contributed greatly to our success, and for that we thank you. Would all members of all faculty present here tonight please stand and be recognized? Thank you.
I'm going to call to the stage members of the Midway College Chorale. We have an ensemble that's going to sing for you tonight. The name of the song is Lead Us Forward If You Have Led. It was written in honor of Midway College's 165th anniversary.
My shield and strength. so much for that wonderful performance. I'm Karen Pecco, Dean of Student Life. Thank you for attending our program tonight. Each year, an outstanding student is selected to share her experiences at Midway College and to tell how she will use what she has learned during her time here to serve others when she leaves us. This year's honored speaker is Latasha Jackson.
Good evening. My name is Latasha Jackson, and I would like to share my story of how Midway College is equipping me with the tools to empower myself, my community, and my career. I am the oldest and only girl of 3 from Elmore, Alabama, a little town outside of Montgomery, Alabama. I came to Midway College because I was offered a second chance to participate in the game I love, basketball. I told myself, if Midway College was willing to give me the opportunity to engage in the sport that I love, shoot, I'm out of here. So I quickly picked up and drove to Kentucky. Once I got here, I realized I could not play basketball because the blood and oxygen in my right lung was not flowing properly, which meant I couldn't run up and down the court like I needed to. The doctors pretty much said my right lung wasn't going to function, and I had to learn to live with one lung. I was devastated. But I used the fear of the unknown, the sadness that I could not physically fight back because I had just gotten a second chance, the love for life, the love for sports, and the love for people that was inside of me to cause me to be the best cheerleader for the Midway basketball team that I could be. Maya Angelou stated, if you do not like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude, which I did. At that moment, I decided I would be a leader for my classmates and Midway. I was determined to enhance my leadership and communication skills, which allowed me to be viewed by faculty, staff, and students as a person that they could respect and appreciate. I stopped waiting for opportunities and started creating them for myself. Once I took on that mindset, the opportunities flooded, both on campus and off campus. I became actively involved in my community, Midway College, Woodford County, and surrounding areas. I currently participate in several extracurricular activities, such as Enactus, sports management, and the track and field team. I have been engaged in many business and leadership roles. For instance, in Montgomery Media Group, where I initiated the internship program, Lexington Christian Academy, NAIA Mid-South Conference, Midway College Marketing Department, Star Pass Sports Management Group, and Mentoring Meals, where I mentor and tutor middle school kids from 3 to 5. On Midway College campus, I found the following message from the Midway College class of 1955. It read, "To live in the hearts we leave behind is not to die." I believe this statement means life is a domino effect. I have been influenced, developed, and enhanced, and now it is my responsibility to influence, develop, and enhance those around me. That is how we live. Therefore, for my future career endeavors, I will align myself with companies that are passionate about our people's growth, have a burning desire to lift up our community, and that will allow me to continue building a legacy that was cultivated here at Midway College. In conclusion, there were a few people along my Midway journey that have impacted me daily, and they are God. For without him, none of this is possible. I would not be here before you all today. My parents, Robert and Lily Jackson, my grandmothers, Lucy Lucas and Lois Jackson. Thank you all for praying for me, sticking by my side, and encouraging me to chase after my dreams. Dr. Mala Ash, Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Ash. Professor Michelle Smith, thank you for placing a host of opportunities in front of me. You and Dr. Ash told me and showed me that I could succeed. Look at me now. Matt Anderson, thank you for the laughs and encouraging words. Midway College kitchen staff, thank you. My Midway College friends, thank you. Kate Ware, thank you for seeing something in me that I did not see in myself. Dan the Man, thank you. Coach Hoffman, thank you so much. Elenia Wilkinson, thank you. Yemara Mooseberry, thank you for giving me tough love. Midway College has empowered me to empower the world. I charge all Midway College students, do not settle, embrace your voice, and hold yourself accountable. If you do that, we all win. You win, your families win, and Midway College wins. Class of 2013, our legacy has begun.
Difficult to follow that. Thank you, Latasha. You did wonderful. I'm Marlene Helm, Vice President for Academic Affairs. The faculty chairs of each division will now present the Academic Program Awards and also recognize outstanding leadership portfolios and excellence in writing. Academic Program Awards are given to students who not only have succeeded academically, but also who have made significant contributions to their discipline and the community. These recipients, selected by the faculty, represent the overall outstanding students in their majors. We also recognize tonight several students who have submitted outstanding leadership portfolios as one of the graduation requirements of Midway College. Leadership Portfolio Awards are presented to the students whose portfolios demonstrate development of leadership skills reflecting the college's commitment to infuse servant leadership throughout the institution. When the name of the recipient of each award is read, please use the stairs to my left, your right, to come on stage to receive your award. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Christine Gibson, Chair of the Division of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, to come to the stage.
Good evening. The Psychology Award is presented to the psychology major who has excelled academically, who has demonstrated a commitment to the discipline through extracurricular involvement, and who shows potential for future achievement in the field. This year's recipient is Michelle West. Michelle has been an active and involved psychology major during her time at Midway, in addition to being a hands-on single mother to a very energetic 6-year-old. Most recently, Michelle has served as Vice President and Secretary of the Psychology Club. In this role, she spearheaded the club service project, a collection of supplies for a local domestic violence shelter. She also recently attended the Kentucky Psychological Association's annual academic conference. As part of her capstone work this year, Michelle volunteered at Bluegrass Rape Crisis Center and has worked on research related to social media's influence on smoking. She has maintained a very impressive 3.93 GPA. Please join me in recognizing Michelle as recipient of the Psychology Award. The English Award. The recipient of the English Award possesses all the qualities associated with exceptional students. She's smart, thoughtful, hardworking, and generous in her interactions with teachers and fellow students. But the quality that makes this student especially deserving of this year's English Award is her ability to actively shape a course of study to meet her own needs, interests, desires, and objectives. Rather than merely accommodate the demands of the individual courses and the English curriculum in general, this student approaches her work in English studies as an opportunity to engage and transform the conversations that constitute the discipline. This approach is perhaps best demonstrated in her insightful and expansive senior project, which marries her interdisciplinary expertise in English and business in careful consideration and critique of the rhetoric of corporate responsibility. This project is not only a culmination of coursework, but it is also a representation of this student's invaluable contribution to the English program at Midway, and an example of what can be accomplished when a student comes to see herself as an active contributor to her field of study. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of this year's English Award, Allison Strickling. I was privileged to see Allison's presentation yesterday. Very impressive. That was well-deserved award. Wonderful presentation. I'd like to introduce Dr. Boland for the Business Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Gibson. You're going to meet, for the first time, a lot of you are going to meet for the very first time, 6 extraordinary but different students from our business area. But the thing they have in common is that they're all devoted to excellence in academic achievement, and that's what we're going to award tonight for them. The School for Career, the first of these awards, the School for Career Development Business Administration Program Award. The School for Career Development Business Program Administration Award goes to Wade DeRossa. Wade, are you here? He richly deserves this recognition for excellence in the business program. Having a 4-point GPA, he is an outstanding student. An instructor has noted that while it is sometimes difficult to get to know online students, Wade's consistent performance has made him a standout. Wade always made a valuable contribution to discussion forums, enriching and illustrating the material with real-world applications. His work was always prompt and had high quality. Wade would go the extra mile on every assignment to engage in a meaningful dialogue with others. He is a lifelong learner with a commitment to continually exploring and expanding his knowledge base. He does all this while balancing a successful career and a home life. Wayne could not be in attendance tonight, so I will accept the award for him. So let's congratulate Wade. Our next award is for the Women's College Business Administration Program Award. The Women's College Business Administration Program Award is presented to Christine Ann Thomas. Christine is coming this way. Christine is an outstanding student and a person. She has a 4-point GPA and graduates with an entrepreneurship concentration. If you've ever worked with Christine, as I have, you can't help but be inspired by her enthusiasm and desire to do the job well. One of our pioneering entrepreneurship students, Christine comes from a family of entrepreneurs who will certainly appreciate her talents as we do. Christine has been working at Fotizio here in Midway as an intern. She has contributed significantly to this printing, networking, high-tech company, and we all look forward to her next accomplishments. Congratulations, Christine. The next award is our Business Administration Accounting Award. It's our privilege to present Belinda Creamings as the 2013 Outstanding Student in Accounting for Midway College. Mendy is graduating with a 3.92 GPA. This, in and of itself, is quite impressive. Consider, though, that Mendy is also the office manager of her husband's chiropractic clinic, as well as a parent raising 3 children, ages 21, 12, and 7. Apparently, she has given up sleeping to make all this happen. We suspect this is because professors receive emails from her well past midnight. That must have come from Rick Hale, right? You've got those emails. After graduating, Mendy's focus will be on getting her master's degree, passing the CPA examination, and working in the accounting industry. She is also considering teaching at the college level in the future. And congratulations to the very eyes wide open Mendy. Our next award is the Healthcare Administration Program Award. The Healthcare Administration Program Award is presented to Barbara Swickert. Barbara is a student who is fully engaged in all aspects of life. As a student, she has a 4-point GPA in healthcare administration courses. As a caring spouse, she was the primary caregiver for her ailing husband. After he passed away, Judy enrolled in Midway College in 2008. She had to withdraw to care for her mother, but re-enrolled and has now completed her initial academic quest. Coming from a long line of family business owners, Barbara sees healthcare as the perfect blend of business acumen and caregiving. She has always loved to learn and tells us that she's batting around the idea of working towards a master's degree. We hope she does this. If she does so, we all know that she will be undeterred and successful, as she has been in the past. Congratulations, Barbara, if you're here, or if you're not here. There you are. Our next award is the Sports Management Award. The Sports Management Award is presented to A.J. McWhorter. A.J. has earned this recognition in the truest sense. He has always participated in and has a great love for sports. Working his way up from several retail sports stores, he has become a retail manager. Recognizing that he needed a degree, he came to Midway College. While carrying a heavy professional schedule, he also pursued a full-time academic one. He has a successful academic career, which has resulted in a very high GPA. AJ is currently the marketing manager for a large fishing equipment wholesaler. He also started a kayak fishing club. All the while, AJ has been an active, engaged student here at Midway College, and we congratulate him for this with this recognition. Our final award is the Mba Program Award. The recipient of the Mba Program Award is Nathan Vandervoort. There are some people who you meet that you know will just do well, and Nathan is one of them. When he came to us as an MBA applicant, he was asked to write a few sentences in response to a simple business news article. This exercise was given to all applicants to make sure they could write a standard English sentence. In Nathan's case, this was an embarrassment for those who interviewed him because he already had a PhD and writing is just a given in that area. But Nathan was patient with us, and we are thankful for that. All his professors have remarked on his academic diligence, which has resulted in a 4-point GPA as an MBA student. Nathan very recently has launched his own company and now credits our MBA program with providing him with the tools to help make the venture possible. Congratulations, Nathan. I would like to now welcome Dr. Charles Roberts to the stage.
It's indeed a pleasure to make these awards tonight to our teacher education students. We feel like we have an outstanding department and a lot of outstanding students, but we have 3 that have kind of risen to the top this evening, and we're going to make those awards now. The Women's College Teacher Education Program Award. The Teacher Education Program Award for the Women's College is presented to a student who has demonstrated excellence as a student in the teacher education program. This student has displayed outstanding skills in leadership, critical thinking, and commitment to diversity. This young lady is currently finishing her student teaching in the Fayette County schools. Her supervising teachers have nothing but outstanding compliments about her classroom management skills and her positive rapport with her students. As the past president of the Midway College KEA-SP organization, she has set the standard for other KEA-SP presidents across the state to follow. It is with great pleasure that the 2012-2013 Teacher Education Program Award for the Women's College goes to Miss Allison Lynette Crump. Our next award goes to the student in the Career Development Teacher Education Program, and also our first Master of Arts in Teaching Program Award. This is the initial program, initial graduates. I'm happy to say that every one of our students in the initial MAT program this year passed their Praxis 2 scores. And for those of you who are not in education, that's quite an accomplishment for all the students to pass the first time. So we want to congratulate. Let's congratulate. The Teacher Education Program Award for SCD is presented to a student who has demonstrated outstanding excellence and achievement in the Teacher Education Master's Program. This student exhibits a deep commitment to the emotional and academic achievement of all children. with a special emphasis on children with disabilities. In her schoolwork and practicum experiences, this young woman exudes a love and understanding of children with special needs and tirelessly advocates for each student their special needs. It is with a great deal of pleasure that we award the 2012-2013 Teacher Education Program Award for SCD to Ms. Natasha Glass Bard. Our last award this evening goes to the Leadership Portfolio Award. Checkpoint 3 Portfolio is a compilation of the teacher education students' work during student teaching. Students have to show their work for each standard, including the Midway College dispositions. This young lady has spent a great deal of time preparing her portfolio. Her desire to teach all students is reflected in each piece submitted. This student has well thought out lesson plans aligned with the state standards. She used strategies and activities that met all the students' needs. Each lesson was designed so that all students could actively participate and be engaged at all times. Her reflections show the excitement she had for each lesson she taught and the beauty of being able to experience watching children gain knowledge of each lesson. This student states, Midway College has given me so much more than an education. They have helped shape me into a responsible, practical, and humble woman of integrity. I cannot thank the faculty of Midway College enough for showing me the type of teacher that I want to be. This year's 2012-2013 Portfolio Award goes to Miss Tiffany Turner. It now gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce Dr. Kimberly Tumlin, Interim Chair of the Equine Division. So Dr. Tumlin, if you'll please come to the stage.
As a dedicated and hardworking equine professional, the recipient of the Equine Studies Bachelor of Science Award transferred to Midway College specifically for the Equine Health and Rehabilitation Program. A dynamic communicator, she has maintained a 4.0 GPA while competing as an athlete on both the Midway College Hunt Seat and Dressage teams. She has trained horses, been an assistant manager at a horse camp, and completed internships in horse rehabilitation care, and has remained a positive role model for underclass women. The student stated in her leadership reflection, "The equine professors, coaches, and barn staff of Midway really are an exceptional bunch, and I wouldn't be where I am today without their hard work and willingness to always help." This statement is also an accurate reflection of our honoree. Please join me in congratulating Jennifer Zimmerman. And blessed with height. Prior to her journey at Midway College, the recipient of the Equine Studies Bachelor of Arts Award had little experience with horses, epitomizing passion and a desire to learn in the Equine Studies program. This graduate has interned with a harness racing track and has had the honor of warming up horses specifically for the races. Additionally, she has successfully assisted in planning and organizing clinics and shows, developed riding skills in Western, dressage, and hunt seat disciplines, competed on the intercollegiate dressage team, all while maintaining a 3.8 GPA. In her own words, "I always try my best and work in the mindset of, if I am going to take the time to do something, then I am going to do it right." Please join me in congratulating Megan Barnish. The recipient of the Equine Studies Associate of Arts Award is an excellent example of a student who shows good character around all facets of her college career. As a rider in the Equine program and on teams, she is a committed student with an incredible work ethic. She has proven to be mature and professional in her roles, interacting with other students and caring for our horses. This team player takes initiative and puts her excellent time management skills to good use when in the barn. Having an open and helpful demeanor, to which her peers respond quite well, she never hesitates to complete a task to the highest standard. It is a pleasure to teach such a student as this honoree, for she exemplifies academic and personal growth, work ethic, and timely success. The faculty, coaches, and staff of the Equine Studies Division recognize Kelsey Stoltenberg. Unfortunately, Kelsey could not be with us tonight, so I will accept the award on her behalf. The Equine Studies Leadership Portfolio Award is being presented to a student who has a career goal of being part of an equine nonprofit organization. Both an exceptional student academically and a servant leader, this honoree has maintained a 4.0 GPA while also serving as a resident assistant, an assistant barn manager for a riding lesson facility, and organized a team for fundraising for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. In her own words regarding how the fundraising event was a transformative leadership experience, she states, "As I stood there listening to the other people's stories of survival and loss, shows me that even in the darkest of places, there can be light. These people, this organization, bring hope and strength to individuals all across the nation. I wanted to be part of something like that." Following this experience, this graduate has sought out and been accepted for graduate studies in public policy and plans to continue her educational and personal journey following graduation from Midway College. Please join me in congratulating Ashley Markham. It is my pleasure to now introduce Dr. Barbara Kitchen, Chair of the Nursing and Sciences Division, who will present the next category of awards.
The Biology Program Award is presented to a student who has demonstrated excellence in biology. The recipient set a standard that other students could look up to achieving, and this is no easy task in a department with very high academic standards and high academic expectations for all students. She knew at all times that her grades would follow her wherever she went. She put her nose to the academic grindstone to be a high academic achiever. She served as treasurer of Midway College Chapter Tri Beta and she continues her involvement with numerous club activities. The Biology Award is presented to Michaela Thomason. The Environmental Science Program Award is presented to Olivia Harmson. Olivia is graduating with a BS degree in environmental science. She has also earned an AA degree in equine studies. After graduation, she will begin working at Salado Wildlife Education Center in Frankfurt, where she has completed an internship in 2012 and was named as the 2012 Salado Intern of the Year. Her long-term educational goals include pursuing a graduate degree in wildlife management, ecology, or forestry. She has been an active member and an officer of the Midway College Chapter of Tri Beta and National Biology Honor Society. Her involvement in community is exemplified by the work presented to the public at a Salado in the spring of 2012. Please join me in congratulating Olivia. The recipient of the BSM Professional Excellence Award demonstrates many professional characteristics. One example is the following quote from her personal philosophy of nursing. And she writes, "Integrity, caring, human dignity, and stewardship are key values to me personally and professionally. I try to hold myself to a high standard with my values. One of the reasons I became a nurse was to care for others. I find volunteer work for the less fortunate a necessity in my practice. In this, I am able to help other people work toward a better state of health. My belief is that nurses must promote health in any way they can." This nurse earned her associate degree in nursing and is employed full-time at the Veterans Hospital in Cooper Drive. Since graduation, she's volunteered in our nursing skills lab. In addition, she volunteers with AVOL, the Refuge Clinic, and surgery on Sunday. Her long-term goals include continuing her education with a master's degree or a doctorate in nursing practice. It is a pleasure to award this BSM Professional Excellence Award to Jennifer Taraba. The recipient of the ADN Professional Excellence Award represents the Associate Degree Nursing Program with excellence in academics and in clinical practice. She has maintained a 4.0 GPA while enrolled in the ADN program. During summer break, she participated in the SNAP program at the University of Kentucky, which provides a selective, highly competitive environment for nursing students to experience the real world of nursing. She not only demonstrates professional excellence, but assists others to do the same, as evidenced by speaking to the freshman class to inform them about the SNAP program and encourage them to take advantage of this opportunity. She consistently became a leader in each of her clinical settings. Clinical instructors praise her for her excellence and care. Her spirit of inquiry is evident in all areas of nursing. The recipient of the 2013 ADN Professional Excellence Award is Lisa Mick. Leadership portfolios demonstrate leadership and community service activities of students during their educational journey at Midway College. The portfolio of this recipient contains evidence of leadership in the areas of professional nursing, community service, service to Midway College, and to the Associate Degree Nursing Program. The portfolio greatly exceeded the requirements in all 4 areas. In addition, his leadership portfolio is well organized and professional in appearance and content. This graduate was involved across the Midway College campus through his participation in clubs, organizations, and community service. In addition, this portfolio reflects high academic achievements of scholarly work. The Associate Degree Nursing Program is pleased to recognize Michael Tane for his outstanding leadership portfolio. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Lori Henderson, Chair of the Writing and Research across the curriculum, to come to the stage.
This year, we were very proud of the fact that we had a record number of writing pieces that were submitted to our committee, and it was a very difficult choice to make. We have 3 awards. The Distinguished Scholarly Writing Award honors a student who shows outstanding research and writing skills within the academic environment. The Distinguished Scholarly Writing Award goes to Misty McMillan for her business capstone, A Drug-Free Workplace. Congratulations, Misty. Our second award is the Distinguished Scholarly Senior Project Award, which honors a student who demonstrates excellence in the research and composition of his or her senior project. The recipient of this award is Kyung Yang for her research project, Prevalence of Enterococcus callusus and vancomycin-resistant enterococcus in public restrooms in central Kentucky. Congratulations. Our third award is the Creative Writing Award, the final academic award of the evening, which recognizes a student whose original writing is innovative and powerful. This award goes to Allison Strickling from her mentor, Free Fall. Congratulations, Allison. At this point in the program, I will turn the microphone back over to Karen Petco, who will present the co-curricular awards. It's
It's my pleasure to present several co-curricular awards, beginning with recognizing those students who have been nominated for inclusion in Who's Who among students in American universities and colleges. Who's Who exists as one of the most highly regarded and long-standing honors programs in the nation. For the students, the Outstanding Campus Leaders of the Year, national recognition by the Who's Who program marks a pinnacle of scholastic achievement. Students who are nominated by college faculty, administrators, and staff are selected for their individual and diverse service to community and to school. We are pleased to recognize the 2013 Who's Who among students in American universities and colleges nominees. When your name is called, please come forward to receive your certificate. When you reach the base of the stairs, please wait until the person before you leaves the stage. Our first recipient is Megan Barnish. Also, Angelina Canary. Allison Crump. Catherine Haas. Latasha Jackson. Mackenzie Jolly. Ashley Markham. Shanna Oakley. Sandra Pugh. Rachel Reams. Tracy Spots. Susan Strange. Allison Strickling. Catherine Thomas. And Dana Wagner. The Outstanding Resident Assistant Award recognizes a student staff member who has shown exceptional leadership, dedication, and initiative during this past school year. This year's recipient is a student who is not only dedicated to her classwork, but also to the needs of her residents and fellow staff members. Whether it is planning a program, lending a helping hand, or just listening to someone's needs, this RA has been outstanding. Tonight, we honor the exceptional efforts of Catherine Haas. The Ruth Slack Roach Leadership Scholarship Program was created in honor of Ruth Slack Roach, a great community servant leader. Mrs. Roach died tragically in an automobile accident December 31st, 1994. The purpose of the program is to continue the legacy of what Ruth stood for by providing women with leadership opportunities and financial assistance while they become actively involved in the community. Additionally, the purpose is to use Ruth's life and good works as a model to inspire and encourage other women to serve and lead in manners that are appropriate to their own talents, interests, and sense of calling. Each year, a junior who is rising from being a sophomore is selected to fill the role of Ruth Slack Roach Scholar for her junior and senior years in school. Scholars are selected on the basis of their commitment to service, involvement on campus, demonstrated leadership, and ability to inspire and mentor other students. I would like to ask Hallie Lewis, granddaughter of Ruth Slack Roach, to please come to the stage to present this year's scholars with their awards. Tonight, we will be recognizing both of the students who will be serving as Ruth Slack Roach Scholars next year. First, the senior scholar will be Darcy Mioza. And the Ruth Slack Roach Junior Scholar will be Alex Atkins. To present the final award of the evening, I would like to introduce Ms. Arlene Burns, Midway College Class of 1994 and President of the Midway Alumni Board.
Well, I'd like to say on behalf of all the alumni, congratulations to all the award recipients. It's very, very impressive to sit in that audience and listen to the accomplishments. So I'm a representative tonight for the Midway Alumni Associations with a new award, which we aptly named the Midway College Alumni Award. And it is to be awarded to a junior student. And the criteria are that it's a student who is evidence of exemplary standards in their personal and their academic career. And the nominations were submitted by essay. They were submitted from faculty, staff, and from fellow students. So I want to take a minute just to read a little bit from the essay that was chosen. The person who nominated the recipient described her as a wonderful student, overall person, and said, "My nominee is extremely involved in activities on campus and in the community. She's a resident assistant. She demonstrates tremendous responsibility and care for other college students. She's a member of the soccer team where she is affectionately called Mom because she's willing to help others, provide guidance and support. She does an excellent job of balancing a heavy class load, community service, leadership positions, a job outside of school, and her sports. And she has high expectations and goals for her future and hopes to become a veterinarian." So please join me in congratulating our Midway College Alumni Award recipient, Brittany Belbeck.
And how about one last round of applause for all of our award recipients? A few people I just want to recognize before we leave. Thank you to our faculty. Our faculty are critical in shaping the educational experiences of our students, and in particular the award recipients this evening. Thank you to our presenters who did a fine job. Thank you to Dr. Dean and the music ensemble. To Mr. Dan Sparrow for his piano accompaniment. He always does a terrific job. And thank you to the staff and dining services, our physical plant, and Information Technology, who made this event possible tonight. Above all, we want to express our gratitude to the students whose contributions helped to make Midway College a strong place. And for those of you who are getting ready to graduate, we wish you success and happiness and hope that your ties to Midway College will remain strong. We'd like to invite you all to attend a reception that will take place in the foyer just outside the auditorium. So thank you for coming tonight, and once again, congratulations and best wishes to all.